Hey guys, my name is Shelby, and today we are going to look at one of the most important behaviors we have because it is the hardest one to teach. Now, we can teach you to communicate up, communicate down, elevate others, and a shoulder tap, but a can-do attitude is in the heart. Attitude is about the heart. Attitude is everything. Now, we can teach you the other things we were talking about these weeks, but if you do not have a can-do attitude, then no one can help you and you can't help anyone. Now, if you say I can't, then you are going to be right. But if you say that I can, you are probably right as well. For those of you who choose to be a small group leader, I want you to know something. You are pastors. As a pastor to these students, you will have plenty of chances to say, I can't. But the Bible tells us that we can do all things through Christ. Allow that to be your heart as you partner with parents and pray that students stand in the gap for those parents who do not spiritually lead their families. As you serve your students and their parents, you will find issues and problems, but that is when a can-do attitude is key. A can-do attitude means that we bring solutions, not problems. Leaders see problems, but rather than just talk about them or bring them to someone else, they think about solutions and focus on a solution instead. Seeing a problem is easy. Finding the solution takes work, and it all starts with a can-do attitude. While an attitude is all about the heart, an attitude is also contagious. Now, your attitude will affect the world that you live in and the people around you. Does your attitude make a positive or a negative impact on the world? Understand that followers are mirrors. Those we lead show us what we demonstrate. When we lead others, they follow our example. So if those you lead are always complaining or never seem to be excited about new ideas, take a look in the mirror. Attitude is contagious, and as leaders, we are called to be the thermostats, not the thermometers. Now, thermometers gauge the temperature in the room, but thermostats set the temperature with their attitude and actions. This means that we have the opportunity to set the temperature everywhere that we go. We get the opportunity to not just set the energy in the room, but the spiritual temperature as well. If we make sure we are on fire for God and live that out, those we lead will eventually do the same. What makes a can-do attitude contagious is it leads to big mo. Momentum can make us as leaders look better than we are, and when we do not have momentum, we can look worse than we are. However, momentum is created when a leader with a can-do attitude spreads their energy and starts a movement. Are you the type of leader that brings momentum, or does your attitude suck the energy out of the room? If you struggle with a can-do attitude, one of the best ways to grow in this area is to live out our value of we give generously. There's something about someone who is generous. They have more energy, they are fun to be around, they have a can-do attitude. The reason is when someone is generous, they have a surplus mindset rather than a scarcity mindset. Scarcity mindset says that we do not have enough or that we can't. But an abundant mindset says that we can, we should, and I will. As leaders, we need to have an abundant mindset and live out generosity in our lives through serving, loving, and financially through giving. A can-do attitude can grow, but it takes spiritual work. But we can't develop desire. We need desire. Desire is the ticket to play. If you have a passion for these students and a passion to live out your faith, then we know you will stretch, grow, and become the spiritual leader not just these students need, but the spiritual leader that God has called you to be. I cannot wait to see how you will impact the student ministry. Thank you so much for doing your part.